A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a significant legal development, former Louisville police officer Brett Hankison was found guilty by a Kentucky jury of violating the civil rights of Breonna Taylor, a 26-year-old black woman who was tragically killed during a police raid in 2020. The verdict was delivered after more than 20 hours of intense deliberation by a 12-member federal jury, marking a pivotal moment in a case that has ignited national outrage and calls for police reform. The jury's decision came late on Friday evening, following a day of emotional turmoil as they grappled with the charges against Hankison, who was accused of using excessive force during the botched drug raid that resulted in Taylor's death. The conviction is particularly notable as it represents the first time a Louisville police officer has been held accountable in connection with the deadly incident that has become emblematic of broader issues of racial injustice and police brutality in the United States. Hankison was charged with 3 counts of wanton endangerment for firing 10 shots into Taylor's apartment, with some bullets penetrating the walls of neighboring units. While the jury acquitted him of charges related to the endangerment of Taylor's neighbors, the guilty verdict for violating her civil rights underscores the gravity of his actions that night. Prosecutors argued that Hankison acted recklessly, firing into a space where he could not see a target, violating one of the most fundamental rules of deadly force. On March 13, 2020, police executed a no-knock warrant at Taylor's apartment, mistakenly believing it was involved in drug trafficking due to her previous relationship with a convicted dealer. Taylor and her boyfriend, Kenneth Walker, were asleep when officers broke down the door. Walker, believing they were intruders, fired a single shot, which struck one of the officers. In response, police unleashed a barrage of bullets, with 6 shots striking Taylor, ultimately leading to her untimely death. In the wake of the verdict, emotions ran high both inside and outside the courtroom. Some jurors were visibly moved as the decision was announced, reflecting the weight of the case that has resonated deeply with many Americans. Taylor's mother, Tamika Palmer, expressed her relief and gratitude for the jury's decision, emphasizing the importance of justice for her daughter. "It took a lot of time. It took a lot of patience. It was hard. The jurors took their time to really understand that Breonna deserved justice," she stated, surrounded by supporters. The ramifications of this case extend beyond the courtroom, as it has sparked widespread protests and discussions about police practices across the nation. The deaths of Breonna Taylor, George Floyd, and Ahmaud Arbery have collectively fueled a movement demanding accountability and systemic change within law enforcement agencies. The Justice Department has reiterated its commitment to defending civil rights and ensuring that unlawful police violence is addressed. Hankison's conviction carries a maximum sentence of life in prison, and he is scheduled for sentencing in March. The case has also highlighted the ongoing challenges in holding police officers accountable for their actions, as 2 other officers involved in the raid remain charged with falsifying a search warrant affidavit. As the nation reflects on the implications of this verdict, it serves as a reminder of the ongoing struggle for justice and equality within the American legal system. The outcome of this trial could pave the way for further scrutiny of police practices and inspire continued advocacy for reforms aimed at preventing similar tragedies in the future. The case of Breonna Taylor remains a poignant reminder of the urgent need for change within law enforcement and the importance of accountability in the pursuit of justice for all individuals, regardless of their race or background. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.